Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for July 29th. I almost got mixed up and said January, but it's July 29th. July 29th is the 210th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar. Yeah, that's right, 211th in leap years, with 155 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is hypocracy. Hypocrisy is a noun with a couple of meanings. One is insincerity by virtue of pretending to have qualities or beliefs that you do not really have. And the other is an expression of agreement that is not supported by real conviction. Examples include people who might tell you not to eat candy while they chomp away on licorice all day, or people who say they hate cars, but they're always begging for a ride. Those are probably unlikely examples, but I think you get the picture. Anyway, such people would be engaging in hypocrisy or behavior that is different from what they say they believe. Behavior different from what they say they believe. I'd like to take a moment to mention that links to my research are included in the show notes. Ask you to go ahead and click that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with others. You can do that with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. What else? Share. Oh, yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Alrighty, and with that, we're going to go way on back. Now, listen, if you think 2020 has been awful, on July 29th in the year 238, the Praetorian Guard stormed the palace, captured Pupienus and Balbinus, who were then dragged through the streets of Rome and executed. On that same day, then, a 13-year-old named Gordian III was proclaimed emperor, the sixth emperor of the year, the sixth emperor in that year. Almost the end of July, and they've already gone through 5 emperors, and now they're putting a 13-year-old in. To his credit, he did rule until his death. Unfortunately, that was in the year 244 when he was 19. So Rome kind of had a hard time keeping emperors, I think. And apparently this is a day of very young people ascending to rulership because in the Mayan culture, a young fellow named Postal ascended to the throne in the Mayan city-state of Palenque at the age of 12 on July 29th in the year 615. By the way, the word Postal, his name, Postal means shield in the classic Mayan language. Postal lived a good bit longer than Gordian III did. Where Gordian only lived to the age of 19, Postal lived to the age of 80 and ruled that entire time. During his reign, Postal was responsible for the construction or extension of some of Palenque's most notable surviving inscriptions and monumental architecture. And if you have had the opportunity to visit Central America and see some of that firsthand, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, think about planning a trip there to see it. Although there's plenty of videos available on television and YouTube that will show you some of that stuff, but it's quite impressive in person. The inauguration of the Arc de Triomphe in Paris took place on July 29th, 1836. This is the birthday of author Booth Tarkington, born July 29th, 1869. He was a prolific writer, had many novels and short stories to his credit. He lived to the age of 76. This is the birthday of Italian fascist revolutionary and politician and 27th Prime Minister of Italy, Benito Mussolini, born July 29, 1883. He lived to the age of 61. And to say that Mussolini was a pill would be a vast understatement. Oh, what a character. The Cape Cod Canal opened on July 29th, 1914. Adolf Hitler became the leader of the National Socialist German Workers' Party on July 29th, 1921. The International Atomic Energy Agency was established on July 29th, 1957. So many numbers. On July 29, 1958, President Eisenhower signed into law the National Aeronautics and Space Act, creating the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, more commonly known as NASA. Hawaii held its first elections for Congress on July 29, 1959. On July 29, 1981, a worldwide television audience of over 700 million people watched the wedding of Charles, Prince of Wales, and Lady Diana Spencer at St. Paul's Cathedral in London. And I must admit, I was one of those 700 million. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like if you enjoyed this. Be sure and let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and remember, links to my research are included in the show notes. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Alrighty, hold on now. Back it up. Did I say June or July? This is what happens when you don't clean up your script. Woo, what was that? Don't eat while you're recording. Never eat anything bigger than your head. Signed the It's a mouthful. I don't know how all that's going to go together, or if it's even going to make it to the video. We'll just see. That's not going to go. Yeah, we're going to cut those out. That'll all be laying on the cutting room floor. So I'll just do that whole thing over. That might not make it into the video. We'll see. Changing it up.